All right, everyone, I hope you filled up your drinks because we're going to need you to drink every time we say sports. Okay, hey, this is Zach, I'm JT, and we're with SportsEngine. So last year at this time, if you would have gone to SportsEngine.com, you would have seen nothing. If you went to SportEngine.com, you would have seen a marketing site promoting our administrative software for youth sports organizations. In June, we launched the new SportsEngine.com. It's a marketplace where sports organizations can easily promote their leagues, tournaments, camps, and clinics to parents looking for sports for their kids to play. Now, the challenge in creating a marketplace is the chicken and the egg dilemma. In order to get the parents to come to your site, we need all the sports there for them to sign up for. But in order to get the sports organizations to take time to add their stuff to our database, they need to know that we have the traffic there to make it worth their time. Fortunately, we've been lucky enough to partner with NBC Sports and Team USA throughout the last year, and specifically for the Winter Olympics. Having these partnerships was essential to our solving the chicken and egg dilemma. One, having the NBC logo and the Olympic rings on your website goes a long way in establishing credibility with everybody. And as far as growing awareness and driving traffic to our site, well, now we've got a significantly larger marketing presence. In fact, we're hoping to see a lot of SportsEngine.com sprinkled throughout the Olympics, so we expect all of you to watch all of the commercial breaks. Thank you. Okay, so let's say my family just moved to Richfield. Finding the right sports for my kids turned into a mess of browser tabs and spreadsheets and a bunch of back and forth emails with my wife.
Who needs it?
It was terrible. Browser tabs everywhere. So let's see how SportsEngine.com made it easier. This is the state of hockey, so let's give ice hockey a try. Little suggestive search there. Richfield's where we're going. My imaginary son is 8. I've got 2 daughters. They're too little for this. All right. So here we're introducing the sport of ice hockey through the lens of the Olympics and giving a little information about USA Hockey. Below we have a bunch of listings that allow you to compare sports available in your area. Now, in the design process, we interviewed a lot of parents to try to figure out what information is most important to them in making their decisions. Hockey looks a little too spendy for my budget, so let's do an open search. All right, so what is that? 1,750 ways to play sports in the Twin Cities area. I'm the kind of parent that doesn't want to drive more than 5 miles to get my kids anywhere, so let's narrow that down a little bit. Much better. All right, if we can hit that sports filter. Now this shows you all the sports that are available within 5 minutes of my place. Lacrosse is trending right now, so let's give that a shot. All right, so 22 ways to play lacrosse, and that top one looks like it's just down the block for me, so let's give it a shot. Here you can see we've provided you all of a good summary of the information, most important information on the right, along with more detailed information in the left that you can scroll through to dig in. This looks pretty good for my family, so we got a big fat sign up button there on the right, and that'll kick you off to registration. So like I said earlier, every marketplace has 2 audiences. That was the parents' experience. Our other audience, they're parents too, but they're parents that are volunteering their free time to youth sports organizations. The volunteer at the youth sports organization has been the primary customer for SportsEngine since SportsEngine was 2 dudes in a dorm. Not us, to be clear. Okay. So Zach volunteers for his local youth sports organization, so he's going to give you some insight into what that looks like. Persona swap.
Hi, everybody. Is anybody out here a youth sports organization volunteer?
You can say see all.
Okay, a couple hands. That's good. So you know how much work goes into running one of those. It's a real organization run by volunteers on their spare time. Primarily, they're doing their best to create valuable, and fun experiences for participants. In addition to that, they're creating schedules, managing venues, recruiting other parents to volunteer, managing financials, and the list goes on and on. Marketing the organization and promoting the programs is barely even on the radar. This is where SportsEngine.com is providing a huge amount of value. As a volunteer, the first thing I need to do is to find my organization. Just like a business owner on Google Maps, you can come claim your organization by searching. I've already claimed my organization, so when I search for it, I only see my organization's programs. All of the content of these listings, the logo, photo, program information, has all been provided by my organization. The ability to customize my listings with our logos and photos and details that make our program stand out is paramount to connecting with the participants we are looking for. Let's say I want to make a change to this program. Since I'm an administrator of the organization, I have this link up here to edit the listing. Here, you have the ability to edit all the important information you need to promote your programs. Description, competition level, pricing structure, gender, age, you get the idea. And here's where you can draft, publish, edit, manage, and archive your organization's entire history of programs. SportsEngine.com is in its infancy from a product perspective. We have a never-ending backlog of iteration on the experience and features to add. But in the first 6 months, we've added over 100,000 searchable listings across 69 different sports. Over 1 million unique users have checked out our site. That includes 375,000 searches and over 20,000 signups. That's 20,000 people we've helped sign up for sports. Our goal from the beginning has been to make it easier for parents to find sports for their kids to play. As we broaden our focus to a new audience, we feel like we're heading in the right direction. A little bit about the tech stack behind SportsEngine.com. SportsEngine.com is a Ruby on Rails backend with an Angular front end. For speedy search performance, we use Elasticsearch and MySQL. We use a variety of AWS tools for managing and deploying our infrastructure. Sports tech is an amazing industry to be a part of right now, and SportsEngine is an awesome place to work. So if you're interested in joining us, hit us up after the show, and thank you.